Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. We're going to be doing something a little bit different and something that I've been wanting to do for a while. And essentially it's just going to be me taking code that I've made for anti-aim and then turning it into a Lua. So I've already started on this here and I've got my one going, and it's going to be with fatality. It's going to be a Lua for fatality because they've got the mega lean and I really want to experiment with that. I haven't got to do anything really with it because it's new and I don't understand it.
But I think that's okay.
So yeah, I'm going to essentially just look at the code that I have made and then just try and paste it into the Lua and make it work with that API. Okay, so here we are. I got to the code here and I think this is what I'm going to be taking. Essentially this is what I want here. So I'm gonna just look at it, kind of break it down. So what it's doing here, send packet, we don't need to worry about that. Should break LBY, we don't need to worry about that. But I would like to get the velocity, even though I don't think I really need to. I kind of want to, just so then I can get a number that, oh no, we're not even using the same numbers. But I'm going to be using essentially the same thing. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to make an int, and then I'll let it choose between 1 or 2, and then if it's 1, then it'll go on one side. If it's 2, then it'll go on the other. So I just need to figure out how to do that with Lua because I am not familiar with coding in Lua. Local. So I need to create a local. I mean, like, look at that. Literally I type it in and it tells me exactly how to do it. Coding is way too easy. So we will go here, here's our AA type, and then we will go, I want this to happen every time, so I'll go local, side int equals random between that and that, so we'll do random between 0 and 2, I think, so it can either between 0 and 2. I don't know how this map.random works. I don't know if it's going to be like C or if it should be like C. Okay, so if it's like C, then that doesn't really work. 0 to 2, so then it should be, how do I test this? Like how? 0 and 1. No, it includes it. So we're just going to go 1 to 2, and then we can do that, and then I can say if, and then how does this work? If side int equals 1, then we can have this happen. And then how do you do, is it just constant ifs? It must be equals that, then we do if that, and then when you have an if statement in there you need to do an end, so I need to do, and then I think I need to go like end, and then I'll just copy that, put it there, and then if it equals 2, then okay, perfect. So I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if this is the right syntax whatsoever, but I'm just gonna try it, and if it fails, then I'm just gonna have to figure it out. So what we're gonna do here is for 1, we're gonna say it's gonna all be negative. So we'll say anything between negative 28. Let's just do negative. Let's do negative 28 to 0. And then we can do that to negative 80. And then we can do, so this is all going to be negative, so negative 100 to negative 80. Fake amount, lean amount, we want that to be high. And then mega lean amount, we're going to just leave that 80 to 100 just to switch it up. And then on this one here, I'll do the complete opposite. So now I wanted to do it 0 to 28, and then I want this to be from 50 to 100, and then I can leave that, maybe I'll put that to 80, and then I'll make the mega lean here negative, so negative 100 from negative 80, and now I think we're cooking. Like, dude, not totally sure if that'll, don't ask why I'm using PyCharm because I don't even know why. But if that it's all in a block, that should work. So I'll inject and see how it performs. Play game. Now let's see what fucking happens here. We're 8 minutes in. I mean, 8 minutes. And I really haven't done too much. And I really didn't... I need to do an explanation on that for sure. So you might be wondering, hey, this is 28. That's not 100 or 50 or anything. And the reason being, so this, when I coded that in here, it's right to eye angles, view angles. But here, I'm just setting it, and instead of going 0 to 58, it's to 100. So it's going to be similar to what I actually had coded, but the numbers are different, but it hopefully yields the same-ish result. Okay, so we can unload that, shred ink, load that, see if it crashes.
Terrorists win.
So the only reason I see this crashing is because... I'm not sure.
Move it.
Anti-aim. A preset shred sync. Nothing is doing anything. Failed. Nil global. Okay. So this, I set it as a local when it needed to be a global. That was the only thing I was curious. But I mean, it's not that hard. Then I go and say reload. Reload.
Move it, son.
What? Is it still happening? Attempting mode. Global mode. Modes. AA. Rage. Modes. Config.add item.
Terrorists win.
I fucked something up. I'm not totally sure what. Try that. Maybe then I can declare it. Is that maybe how it works? Reload. Attempting global mode. Attempt to index a nil value mode. Okay, it's just because I got rid of a ton of shit that I shouldn't have. So, let's just kill this guy and then we can talk about it. That guy is shit. Mode. What did I do wrong?
Throwing a grenade.
He hit me for 1. That was not the right gun. Okay. I'm going to have to go back to the menu and figure out what the fuck is going on. Attempt to index nil. Lua 68. Wait, does that tell me what line? Yeah, it does. Mode.set. Son of a fucking bitch. Lua 68. Attempt to index a nil value global mode. So, did I just never declare it? No, this is for this is for what I just deleted. I'm gonna just get rid of it. Honestly, just gonna get rid of it. 77 limit set in. So this is just for the fake lag shit that I deleted because I didn't want it in there, because I took this code and I'm like, index little 69 limit. Okay, I just want this to work, bro. Now what? Hey, loaded. So that means that my anti-aim should be doing some stupid shit. Nice. Hang on now. This should look like how shred in, Shredhook, all that other shit looked like. And I'm actually really excited to see what it actually does, because that will be quite 3, 2, 1, show me it. What does it look like? I'm not doing anything right now. I should be though.
Move it.
Nice. Nice. So now I'm just flicking in between around my head. Unless he on-shots me, I think he's gonna have a hard time. Yeah, he ducked, and then he got double tapped. He never hit me either. He never hit me. He tried, but Resolver, nice.
Move!
Just have to let him know that he'll be in my video. What? So how does this work? When does it actually call it? Like, how can I change how often that shit is changing, I guess. Call it?
Counter-terrorists win.
Does it call it at the end? No. Then how do I change that? How do I slow it down? My lean amount is doing its thing, but it's staying high, which is really all I wanted.
Counter-terrorists win.
That felt pretty good. Resolver okay, resolver okay. Fuck, I think it might be working, to be honest with you.
Watch out. These boys have got a bit of an arsenal and they don't mind using it.
14 euro. Best fatality, Lua. Because, I mean, this guy is absolutely, like, dying.
Grenade. Counter-terrorists win.
How about that? That worked. Good video.